I feel like I look like I'm glowing. This is the best thing that happened to my boobs. I thought it was only for white girls, but let me just tell you, I'm wrong. You're going to look so sexy every single time, okay? I like to smell good, you know? Hi my love, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while and I've missed you, and I unintentionally took a break for over a month. Anyways, it's getting warmer and summer is coming, and I want to share my favorite products that are actually worth your money. In summer I sweat more, my hair becomes frizzier, I get more irritated. I need products that actually last longer because of the weather, and I've used so many products here that are really my holy grail, my tried and true, and I can't do without them. I'm someone that gets bored very easily. I don't really commit to a product unless I know that this is something that is really working for me. So these products are going to be ranging from hygiene to beauty to skincare to fragrance and hair. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with hygiene first. I'm going to talk about body washes and cleansers first. I've talked about methods so many times in my channel when it comes to hygiene. I've been consistently using Method body washes for almost 4 years now. These body washes are the best all year round. Method is one of those hygiene cleaning companies that I stay true to because their products are really good. So I use the foaming body wash, or I use the regular body gel. First of all, a little bit of this goes a long way. The fragrances are so unique, I don't really get tired of them, and they scrub your body so well. When you wash your body with these, it doesn't leave your body dry as hell after you leave the shower, and that's one feeling I really don't like. When your body feels like squeaky dry, that your body starts to crack before you even start applying your body lotion. I don't really like body washes that do that because I start to get like random bruises on my body, strawberry skin. These Method body washes will wash you so well, and you will come out of the shower feeling hydrated, but not in the sense that you don't feel clean. You still feel very clean. When I start bathing with this, I don't want to get out of the shower because the more you lather it on your body, it has this after smell, it has this after fragrance that just lingers, and you just enjoy your shower. It strips your body from all the dirt and you don't stink all day. You know, there's some body washes that you use after a couple hours, you don't smell anything again, and you can actually start stinking when you get hot. But with these body washes, the smell is not only going to last on your body, but even when the smell goes, like when the fragrance goes from your body after a couple hours, you smell like nothing. It really just takes off that body odor. It makes your body actually smell fresh for a really long period of time. They are both really good. The difference between these two is that this one is more of like a foam body wash, and this one is just a gel body wash. You just lather. Honestly, it really depends on the vibe for me. They both work amazing and they both smell amazing. They both lather amazingly. The next thing I want to talk about is the Philosophy facial cleanser. Honestly, this one took me by surprise. I already started using this a couple months ago and I'm obsessed. I used to use the La Roche-Posay facial cleanser for a while, and I stopped using it recently because it wasn't just doing anything for me anymore. I think my body got used to that soap and I was breaking out more. My skin was dull and it really wasn't doing anything for me, so I didn't see the need of continuing using the La Roche-Posay. I wanted to try something different, and I've discovered Philosophy as a brand, and honestly y'all, this brand has a lot of amazing things. But let's talk about the facial cleanser. After one use of this facial cleanser, you really see a difference. Immediately you come out of the shower, your skin glows. It removes that dullness in your skin. After using this for a whole week, I could tell a drastic difference in my skin that I haven't seen in a very long time. A couple things that I look for whenever I'm using cleansers: glowy skin, brightening. You know, when you use something and you just feel alive again, your skin feels alive again. When I say I'm looking for a cleanser that does the job I need to do when it comes to cleaning my face properly, give me glowy skin, brightening my face, taking off the dullness from my face and the dark spots, is what I mean. So this has been my new obsession: Purity Made Simple one-step facial cleanser. Okay, now let's talk about deodorant sprays. If you're a subscriber from day one, you know that I've been talking about these Dove body sprays, but recently I've started to realize that the feminine Dove spray doesn't really work as well as it used to work for me. For some reason, as I've gotten older, I've really started to have issues under my arm when it comes to sweating. It only started at the end of last year. I started really sweating under my arm. out of the blue. I never used to have an issue before, and because of this, my Dove sprays don't last for me anymore. So I started experimenting, right? I know that I like the smell of this, it just doesn't last as long for me, and it makes me sweat more. So I decided to start using the men's stuff, because with men's stuff it's usually stronger, it lasts longer, because men generally stink more than women, so their products are usually more aggressive than we females. But I don't really like men's stuff. I don't like men cologne, I don't like smelling like men, I don't like using men anything, but at the same time men's stuff work better. So I started using the men's Dove spray, and it works perfectly, especially this invisible dry one. Whenever I use this and I spray it on my arm, it really mattifies my arm. There's something in here that just makes it kind of sweat proof. So what I do now is that I use both. I like this one because it smells fresh, it doesn't smell too masculine. For me, I started using both of them and it works perfectly. Who knew that using both of them works perfectly, especially for sweat proof and longevity. So I spray the men's one first. After like a minute, then I spray the feminine one. It lasts a really long time. I literally smell so good all day. I'm sweat proof, which is also very important for me. I plan on checking out the whole sweating thing because I think it's a hormonal issue, but for now I found what works. And if you're a girl that also struggles with sweating under your arm and smell or odors, if you mix these two together, it actually stays a long time and it really does what it needs to do. But I also want to show you some things that are perfect for girls that have bigger boobs like me, or you have issues with rashes and sweating, because I know that during the summertime I suffer from rashes. I suffer from rashes under my boobs. So for me to avoid that, because those rashes are very painful, they are very ugly to look at, and I really don't want to ever experience that in my life again, because they are so uncomfortable. They are very itchy, very uncomfortable, they turn red, you can't even wear bras in peace. To prevent that, I have these two products. These two products are a game changer for me. I'm going to start with this Peekaboo, right? I got this from Amazon. I was just looking for products that work. I was willing to try out anything, and I randomly found this product on Amazon. This is the best thing that happened to my boobs in a very long time. Let me just start there. This is like an ointment. It's like this, but it feels a little bit powdery. So when you rub it around, this instantly relieves itching, it relieves the redness. It feels good when you apply it in those areas. For me, whenever I apply it under my boobs or around my boob area, it really just, it has this cooling effect and it just feels really good. And this works like magic. Overnight, it really does a huge difference. It says it has matcha green tea and almond oil and tea tree oil and lavender and essential oils apparently, and I can tell that it has essential oils because it really smells minty. But this does wonders. If you can't get a hold of this is another really good one. This is another really good option that I love to use. This is the Money Starch Chaffing Relief Powder Gel, and it's a gel but also feels like powder. It has like that powder consistency. I also use this for prevention control. Before I even get to that point where I actually start developing rashes, I use this during the summer, especially when I'm going out, when I'm going to be outdoors for a long time, because I realized that those rashes really come most of the time when I'm outside. And if you don't have access to any of these ones, you can just go with your old school powder. Powder is just something that's always going to be my skincare routine, because my hygiene routine, because it just is an old school way of doing things, but it just works. Once you put powder in where you have rashes and friction problems, it just does the job for you. Alright, the next category is beauty, and I want to talk about these e.l.f. lip oils. These are the best things I have found since last year. This is probably my 5th lip oil. I use them as lip balms. I don't even use the regular lip balms anymore. These are my lip balms. I'm obsessed and addicted to applying these on my lips. It's the perfect consistency, it lasts a long time, it really moisturizes and hydrates your lip, and it's just really addicting to apply. Like, I'm always literally applying this, especially when I'm driving or when I'm in the car, when I'm going to the gym. I prime myself reapplying this all the time. This is supposed to be a dupe of the Dior lip oils, which I don't even know why people buy $40 on a lip oil. It doesn't really make sense to me. I would never spend $40 on lip oil. It's not that deep for me. These are like $8 or $7. Very, very cheap. The best lip oils are these ones. point blank period. I love the tinted ones the most. My favorite ones are the Red Delicious and the Rose Envy. The next product in beauty I'm going to tell you is the Hourglass Concealer. When it comes to skin in makeup, the most important thing for me is concealer. I have to have a good concealer. I feel like a concealer really makes or break your makeup. Like, concealers are so important for me, and I started using this concealer and yo, I'm obsessed. This concealer is amazing. A little bit goes a long way. It is very creamy, very full coverage. It blends like a dream. I just discovered a couple months ago and I'm hooked now, yo. Like, if you want a good concealer, especially for this weather, because it's going to get hotter, you're going to sweat more, and you need better looking beauty product. And this is the Hourglass Dune Vanish Concealer. Is amazing. Alright, then the next thing I'm going to talk about is this setting powder made by Mitchell. I got this on TikTok shop and it's very buttery, very pigmented, and it brightens. When I first used it, I was taken aback. I was shocked because I'm not used to very full coverage brightening powder, so it gave me that UK style girl makeup, and I'm not really a fan of this kind of makeup because to me they're too heavy. But after I started using this for a while, I realized that I started reaching out to it more. I love the way it brightens my face. It makes me look a little bit dull like, and I like that. You know, it's not every time clean girl makeup and glowy makeup. Sometimes you need that bright under eye, okay? And I feel like this is perfect for the summer. It's so good, it's so bright, so I really like this for the summer, and it's always in my bag. Now let's go to skincare. I'm going to first start with moisturizers. I have these two moisturizers from Philosophy again. This is the day moisturizer and this is the night moisturizer. This is my new favorite brand. They have this effect on my skin that just makes me look like I'm glowing from within, and it's been helping my hyperpigmentation, my dark spots. Usually when it becomes hotter during the summer and the springtime, my skin gets a little bit duller. I want to try something new, and I discovered these two products and they're amazing. This makes my skin glow so much. A little bit goes a long way. I literally see a difference the next day. I appreciate products like that because you don't always see products that you can just tell a difference immediately. Look at this. These are like glass bottles, very good quality. They are very heavy and these are like very affordable. It really hydrates my skin, makes my skin very glowy, and it clears up my skin. It makes my skin softer as well. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Belief sunscreen. I'm very prone to sunburns. If I don't wear sunscreen, I literally have like a map on my face. Sunburns, I have sunburns on my chest, so I have to actually use sunscreen. I have to find good quality sunscreen that, number one, don't leave white cast, number two, moisturizes, and number three, actually works. And I love this sunscreen. It doesn't even feel like sunscreen, it feels like a regular moisturizer. It doesn't have the white cast, which I love because most of the sunscreens out there have the white cast and they are so annoying, and my skin feels glowy even after I use it, because most of the time whenever I find sunscreen and I finish doing my skincare routine, by the time I put my sunscreen on, it feels like I just put something matte on my face, and I don't like that feeling. So this is actually amazing, and if you're looking for a good quality sunscreen, definitely go with this. Let's talk about body glow. I'm the kind of girl that likes to look like I'm glowing. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like I look like I'm glowing. This is the Aveeno body oil mist, and I love this body oil. As you can see, it's literally almost gone. I like to spray this on my body after I've done my skincare and I've done my makeup and I've worn my outfit, and if I'm wearing like a short dress, I like to spray this on my legs and my arms so I can give my skin that extra shine. And one hack I do with this as well is that I add like a random body glow. Like I used to buy like a random body glow oil from Marshalls, the ones that have like sparkles in it, and I pour it in here, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is mixed with like glitter. I love mixing this with glitter because it gives my skin that extra glow, shine. I shake it very well and I spray it on my body, and I have this amazing glow on my skin. And then to top it up a notch, I like to top it with actual body glow oils. So I have this one from So Janeiro, and I have this one from Taraji P Henson. I prefer this one though because this one is more liquidy and easier to blend out compared to this. This is like really thick, so you might not like this. This is how the consistency looks like. It's very thick, and this one is a little bit bronzy, but I love the finish it gives on my skin. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling this everywhere. Alright, so this is how it looks like. I'm just going to use this experiment since it's already spilling. So this is how it looks. Do you see that glow? Do you see that glow? I love it. So this one is a little bit more on the bronzy side, which is a vibe. But if you don't want more of that bronzy kind of look, you can go with this one. This one is a little bit more liquidy. Let me apply a little bit, maybe you can see. So this one is a little bit like brown and like, ooh, this one will blend with your skin a little bit more and it gives you that like better glow. Personally, I prefer this one, but I love the two of them. Sometimes I even mix the two of them together and it just works so well. If you want to look like you're glowing from within, especially at night, and you're wearing like a backless dress or like a short dress and you want to look sexy, you need this, you need these two, or any of them, either one, and you're going to look so sexy all night. So let's do fragrances, and I have a couple fragrances to show you here. I like to try out new fragrances in the summer because it's just the time I go out the most and I like to smell good, you know. So this is the Kiali Vanilla Candy. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, let me just spray a little bit. Ooh, it smells amazing. It smells like candy. It smells like vanilla. It smells like everything sweet you can ever think of, and not in a childish way. It smells really girly at the same time, really mature, and it has this like undertone to it, like a musky, woody, sugary, caramelly undertone. It's just amazing. And the keynotes here: the candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. And yo, amazing. When I smelled this for the first time in Sephora, I couldn't resist. I also have more affordable fragrances here, and this is Melon Dale. I honestly don't know what this is pronounced as. This is cheap and amazing, and it's funny because I always get this at Marshalls, and every time I go to Marshalls I find like random bottles like this like shape of bottle. This brand, I've never known this brand before, but I realized that every time I get it and I spray it, they last so long. And these bottles are like 12 bucks. They are very cheap and very amazing. They last so long. And this particular one is called Melon Deu or something. It smells like watermelon, very sweet, at the same time very fresh, and it lasts a long time. I love the size as well because I can just throw this in my bag and just spray it throughout the day. So I love the fact that it's really small, it's really affordable, and it's all they perform. If you have like Marshalls near you and you want to try out like cheap fragrances that actually last long and smell good, these are really good perfumes. I have like 3 bottles. I've had like 3 bottles of this, and if I ever see it again, I'm going to keep buying it because it's just one of those perfumes that you just see randomly, but it smells so good. It's getting hotter and you're going to sweat more and you're going to get mustier. So I have these 3 random roll-on scents that I just throw in my bag most of the time. This is how they look like. These ones are from Marshalls and they actually smell really good. Like these ones are like, they were very cheap too, less than 10 bucks. And I just like having these things in my bag because it just makes me have something to like freshen myself up throughout the day, especially when I'm going far or when I have a long day and I want to still smell nice and fresh. The last fragrance I'm going to say here is actually a very surprising one, and this is the Jean Paul Gaultier. Please just ignore the way I'm pronouncing this. Classic. And yo, this is actually an empty. Is, as you can see here, is literally done. And this is one of those hidden gems you have that I didn't know was a hidden gem. I've never mentioned this before. I've never even told anyone about it. Just one of those fragrances that I just had in my collection, but I didn't really care for it. But every time I went out with this fragrance, every single time, somebody stops me to ask me what I'm wearing. And it's strange because I only wear this like to the gym, or maybe I'm going on errands. I've never worn this like on an outing before. It's actually one of the scents that I've been complimented on the most and it's not one of my favorites. It's not my top 10, but apparently this is actually a really good scent. Men and women have stopped me about this scent, so I'm actually still keeping this bottle because I want to go find this. And I also realized that it's mostly more like mature audience that tells me I look good, like women in their 50s, men in their 40s, like usually like more mature people that tell me. And it doesn't smell mature, it doesn't smell like old lady, but it definitely smells like a classy woman, like a classy mature 30-something-year-old that has a life figured out. That's what this smells like. I don't know what it's about, but there's something about this perfume that smells good with me, so I'm going to buy it again because I get compliments on this a lot, and I decided to add it here because I think it's an amazing summer fragrance. See how cute and pretty she is. Alright, the last category I'm going to talk about is hair, and this video can't come together unless I talk about hair because there's nothing more annoying than having your hair be humid and frizzy and just a mess during the summer, because honestly hairs are not usually forgiving in the summertime. So let me show you some of the hair products I've discovered that would save me every single time. Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is dry shampoo. I don't even know if you've heard of dry shampoo before. Honestly, I feel like black people and Africans, we don't really talk about dry shampoo very often because we think it's only for white girls. Well, I thought it was only for white girls, but let me just tell you I'm wrong. Okay, dry shampoo is one of the best things I've discovered this year. Obviously it's not every week or every day we wash our hair, especially I'm not talking about like our hair, I'm talking about like our wigs. I don't wash my wigs every week. It really depends on how dirty it is. Sometimes I even wash it during the week. It really depends on how much I wear it and how much I sweat. If your hair is too moist or too oily, dry shampoo does the job for you, girl. Dry shampoo makes your hair look clean. It makes it feel fresh throughout the day. It makes it feel like you just washed your hair without actually washing your hair. I like to use oils on my hair, and I like to use oils on my body. So most of the time when I have oil on my body, my hair takes up that oil and it just becomes oily and just frizzy and tangly, and it's just annoying, right? When I use this, it makes my hair feel just brand new. It makes my hair feel like I just washed it. So dry shampoo has become part of my hair routine that I didn't know I needed. So like every other day I just use this dry shampoo before I curl my hair or straighten my hair, and it does a good job. Secondly, I'm going to talk about holding sprays, and these are the two I use specifically when I have curly hair or I have body wave and I need my hair, my curls to stay intact. I didn't use any holding spray at the start of this video, and you can tell like my curls have fallen off, but I wanted this look today. But sometimes I want my hair to be more curly and to hold the curls to last a longer time, especially when I have long days. So I always have to have a holding spray so that it can hold my curls in place. I love the particular ones because they make your curls hard, but not too hard in the sense that your hair feels like sponge. No, it really holds it, like it makes it hard in a nice way, in a way that you can use your fingers to just go through your hair without it feeling like your hair is too hard. I've had some hairsprays that just make my hair feel like I can't comb through it, and it's just annoying. But these particular ones I use, they work perfectly. This one is living proof. This one is a little bit on the expensive side. This one I get them from Sephora, and this one I get it from Marshall. You can really use any one or both of them. This is like $10 or this $13 on Marshall. I actually have the label here, and this one is from Sephora, living proof. I love the way it smells, I love the way it holds my hair, but this one is more expensive. I think this one is like maybe $40 or $30, like more on the expensive side. So if you want something more affordable, definitely go with this, but they're both really good. And lastly, I want to talk about this Garnier hair serum. My wigs, my hair doesn't really freeze up because I really use this. I love the fact that it's a serum for your hair, but it doesn't make your hair feel oily. It honestly just hydrates your hair, makes your hair feel good. It makes your hair look good and shiny, but not oily. I don't want my hair to look oily. It just makes your hair look flat when it's oily and makes your hair look dirty. We don't want that. So this is the perfect hair oil. I don't think I'm going to use any other thing because it just works perfectly. It's just a good hair serum. This is the Garnier Sleek and Shine Anti-Freeze Serum. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I actually love watching people recommend products that I need, so I really hope you found one or two things that you actually feel like you need that will work for you. And let me know if you try anything here. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you got to this point, and if you did, my babes, you know the drill. I've missed saying this, oh my god. So if you got to this point, leave me a green heart. And I know you got to this point. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video, which is coming soon. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.